Good evening. Many years ago, when I was in college, I used to play. I went through an MMO period where I was trying different online games. I haven't really played any in years, but I used to play Everquest and Everquest 2 a lot. So Everquest is pretty old. It was like the first really big MMORPG, and I have a lot of good memories in the original Everquest, but it's dated quite a bit. I think EverQuest 2 is a little sleeker and more modern, in my opinion. So I remember in EverQuest 2, the thing I used to really enjoy doing was something called the Lore and Legend quests, which is where you hunt a certain number of a given species of creature, and then you find all the requisite body parts to trigger the victory. And when you complete a lore and legend quest, you get a book about that creature and a little trophy. Obviously, we can't do that yet until we actually get through the newbie zone. Because one thing that most MMORPGs have in common is when you first start a new character, you have to go through a newbie zone. So if we can run through the newbie zone, we can maybe start our first lore and legend quest. And there's 50 of these. Some of them are creature types you don't see till like level 100. So this is going to be an ongoing series, is the EverQuest 2 Lore and Legend series on this channel. But tonight, I think by the time we finish the newbie zone, we'll only have time for one or two. Although looking at this list in front of me, I pulled up a reference list. I should be able to... It looks like goblins are going to be the lowest level of all of these creatures. But it looks like zombies are also doable at very low levels. And fairies as well. Let me just look through this list real quick. So yeah, it looks like this list divided by levels is not entirely, I'm not entirely committed to it, at least for some of the lower creature types. But yeah, it looks like goblins and zombies might actually be doable. So it looks like goblins and zombies might actually be on the starting area. So we might actually be able to knock out two of them without even leaving the starting area. So unless, of course, this list that I'm looking at has outdated information, but we'll give it a look. Let's go ahead and switch my camera. Now you can see we're in EverQuest 2. And the first thing we have to do is create a character. Traditional. Okay, we want to do a traditional character because there's no way I'm doing a paid membership for it. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be getting back into this game as much as I used to, so there's no point doing a paid membership. Fighter, priest, mage, or scout. I want to be a fighter. Fighter's about as basic as we get. I think that's what I want to do. All right. Oh, draining away the life force of their enemies? I kind of like the idea of a Shadow Knight. Interesting. Yeah, let's do Shadow Knight. I guess that makes me a bad guy. Well, you could also pick good, neutral, or evil, but it looks like the good guys are blocked. You can make a cat person. Hey. That they ripped off of Elder Scrolls for sure. But I actually kind of want to make a fairy person. Yeah, let's make a little fairy Shadow Knight. What can go wrong, right? Now we have to do an appearance. First, let's pick a different hair. Hopefully there's some hairs that aren't too emo, though I would expect as much from an evil race, that they have all the emo hairs. That they have all... That one's not too bad. That one's got an almost regal look to it. That one's also fairly clean looking. Yeah, that's the cleanest looking of them, so that's the hair we're going to go with. Hair color. Purple with kind of a pinkish highlight. And I guess hair color too is just the way the light hits off of the hair. Because as you can see, as I can turn, it's still solid color, but the highlights changed color. So let's make the purple hair kind of not that shiny. That's good enough. Now we can see his eyes for actually designing the eyes. Let's make him look a little exotic. Let's try and give him... That's kind of a cliche evil eyebrow kind of effect. Red eyes, that's too cliche. Let's see, is there like kind of a... Let's give him kind of a golden yellowish eyes. Let's see, we'll come back to head, body. The skin color. Like many fairies, he's going to have colorful skin. Kind of that kind of blue-green grayish effect kind of reminds me of the Dunmer of Morrowind. Yeah, alright, but if we do that, then we got to make his eyes a little bit brighter to counterbalance the dull skin tone. I like. Now, size. He's going to be the largest possible. Let's look at the head, ears. Let's not make comic ears. Let's go with a small size. Let's make that because they're a little bit longer. Cheeks. About halfway. chin. That's kind of a cute little chin. Lips. Smiling. More of a frown. Let's go with serious. I kind of like him smiling too. Let's just put him halfway. All right, nose. The nose doesn't have to be too big. Not much too. All right, that's good enough. Let's look at his wings. Wing type. There's a lot of wing types here. Okay, that's cool. That one's pretty cool. Oh, that one's evil looking. That's cool. Now, that one's got more of a nature look to it. Oh. I kind of like these bat looks. And then there's the shiny looking one. I kind of like the bat wing effect, but which one? Alright, so I need to fix the hair, because in this, like, down here, he looks like he's got pink hair. So, alright, so it looks like wing color 2 is the primary wing color. So let's make that a greenish yellow. Or actually, let's make that more of a bright green. And then mix in some evil purple against that. Or yeah, let's do. And the green contrasts nicely, I think, against his purple hair, but let's try and make. Alright, so the wing detail is green with purple, but let's make the green a little bit less bright. Yeah, I like that, but let's fix the hair. Let's make the hair a little bit of a darker purple. And then let's, looks like hair color 2 is what actually makes the color. Looks like hair color 1 and hair color 2 are both changing the color. So there we go. Purple hair, green and purple wings, gray skin, gold eyes. I think we're ready to go. Starting city. Alright, so these are the evil cities available. Neriak, something about that just matches his aesthetic. I think when I did in college, Gorwin was my starting city. But I think Neriak matches our character's aesthetic, so let's go there. We need a name. Well, Uncle Evie doesn't really match, so we'll use my old online name, Mortigan, which was the name of my original character. And we are going to do... Skyfire. Oh, we're going to do Skyfire just because I like the name of that server the best. And it's low load. Let's play. Wow, we just spent 15 minutes on character creation. Alright, so it looks like we gotta start the starting area. Alright, we've gained a new ability called To Home. Experience helps me gain levels. New levels bring abilities and power. Health is reduced to 0. Kill. You incur experience debt when you die. It appears as a red bar. Further experience earned will be split toward... once the debt has been paid off. Alright. Revive sickness when... Alright, that all sounds familiar. Housing. We need to set up a place of residence. So we need to find a house and we need to explore. Alright, so we get to fly around. Let me just... Alright. So right mouse button is camera. Let's see, does it work with this? No. I have my controller plugged in, but it doesn't look like I've mapped to the controller. Looks like I actually have to map to the controller. Let's just see how attacking works. Alright, looks like I figured out combat. Um, that's not my phone call. Hey, I beat my first monster. Okay, it's not one of the quest ones. Doesn't look like it dropped. I gained XP. Alright, I need to learn what all these different things do. Housing. So we need to find housing. We also need to work on getting... So you can sit down if you want. Alright. I don't have a guild. I'm not going to worry about getting a guild today. That's a project for later. Character. So I have all the basic. I don't have any mounts yet. Oh, shoot. I'll figure all this out with time, of course. Food and drink, I remember that. Alright. I like how you can do different sets for equipment and appearance, so you can make him cosmetically how you want. But that's not a feature I want to spend too much time on right now. Let's get a little more combat practice and then start looking for a house and maybe... Yeah, I had my sound balance a bit too high, I think, there. Alright, the corpse contained no loot. That one's already in a fight. Oh, I got ranged attack too. It looks like my guy's pretty good at those, as you can see by how much more quickly his health bar is dropping. Although, to be fair, these guys are a little boring. They're not putting up much of a threat. You'll notice that my health didn't even knock. Oh, I just got my first level up. Okay. I got a new skill. A fragment of terrain. A merchant might pay a few coin. Oh, like start a collection? Interesting. I wonder what happens if we complete our moth collection. Alright, we're going to go one more level up, and then we're going to go into town and try and start figuring out how to actually play the game for real. Okay, not sure what that's used for. I want to go for one of these big guys. I have unread mail. That's something we'll have to look at in a minute. Ah, these guys are a little bit of a higher level. Yeah, this fight is proving to be a little bit slower, which I'm okay with, because he's a slightly higher level. Alright, how do I get into my equipment? Alright, so now I know how to get into the backpack. That's a crafting item. I'm not. Alright. Alright. It'll all come back to me, I think, gradually as we play, because it has been many years since I've played this before. Do we have any of the big guys that are currently not fighting? I want to go after one of the big guys while I'm out here. Looks like he's occupied. I unalived him. Oh, I see how the experience chart works. All right. All right, at least I figured out how the experience bar reads. Let's look for... if I can't... All right, we leveled up. All right. Let's head towards town. We've already been doing this a half hour and I still don't know what I'm doing. Let's see if we can't find a cheap player house.
We're all competing for small jobs around here. It gets tough.
Let's sell some things. All right, I can see my currency start to take shape now. We have 34 copper pieces. So now if I come back into my equipment bag, yeah, it shows up in my inventory now. But he didn't buy these. Since I'm not doing crafting right now, let's not hold on to those just yet. Alright, so we're starting to get some in-game money now.
Well met. Hello.
Oh, we were just in there. Okay, the mayor doesn't want to do anything with me. Let's find somebody who has the power to give houses, because I want to play our house before I start fooling around. I don't know any NPC names. Ah. Ah, interesting. So there's a banking system here too. I'd rather keep everything in the bank. You never know. Alright, I'm going to look up online real quick how to get a cheap player house and see if it's something doable. Stand by. Everquest 2, how to get first house. It says I need to be able to pay rent, so let's not worry about a house right now. Let's just look around. Let's get one more level off of these lava guys and then see if we can't go somewhere that will allow us to fight some of the lore and legend monsters. These guys barely hurt me at all before, so let's just see what Call to Home does. Alright, so this teleports me to a recall point. Which, of course, was two steps from where I was. How to rearrange hotkeys in EverQuest 2. I'm going to be Googling a bunch today, I think. Oh, I can make a whole bunch of rows if I wanted to. That just... Okay, that's not it. Is it in characters, maybe? Knowledge. Let's just rebuild from scratch. That's situational. I'm not going to put it on the thing. Alright, okay, so now I know how to do my hotkeys. Yeah, that's all supposed to be there. We'll put that on that hotkey. Alright, that looks good so far. Do I need any of these? Interesting effect, but not something I think I'll ever actually use. Let me try something like this, because this apparently shields me. Oh, looks like that attacked as self-healing. Alright, let's work with this for a while. Let's see how this goes. Alright, yeah, I'd rather have regular vision. Let's get one more level off these lava guys, and then see what we wanna, and then do some exploring. Oh, they're already engaged. Nobody's gonna let me fight the big guys. Let's see. Wolves. I don't think wolves are on the lore and legend list. No, but werewolves are. But they're a much higher level. You know what? Everyone's focused on the lava monsters. I think I'm going to try and go for the wolves for a while. Oh, these wolves look tougher than the lava monsters. This fight is a little more satisfying, even if it's taking a little longer. Oh, that's cool. So it looks like it automatically switches from range to melee mode, which is a good thing. little more satisfying, but they don't have any loot. I wonder if that's a dungeon entrance over there. It's clearly marked by torches. Ah, here's where some bigger guys are. These guys are level 4. Looks like my ability is healing me somehow. Well, that's good. It means I'll last longer in these fights. The wolves weren't satisfying because they had no loot. Alright, right now he's staying in range mode, at range distance. These fights have a little more substance than the small guys outside. I just gotta level up. Oh, I got 2 more abilities. I'm not sure what that's supposed to do. I'm not gonna worry about these 2 right now. Oh, I can only use that once in a while. Okay. Let's do some exploring, because I wanna actually work towards, if I can't get a house today, I wanna at least be working towards lore and legend quests. It appears that they've changed the way new player zones work, because I distinctly recall I had to go through a specific new player zone before I was even allowed into the player city. I wonder if these guys... Oh, level 5. Let's go after these guys for a while. Oh, a sentient enemy. Wow, this fight is really draining my magic points. We got a chest. Ghosts. Are ghosts one of the lore and legend quests? Because these are some kind of... Ghosts are. Hey! We can go through for one of our quests now. Because there is a lore and legend quest for ghosts. So let's just fight these guys for a while. And it looks like we get our MP back at the end of each battle. And it doesn't look like they're going to aggro me, so I can just aggro as much as I want. So yeah, we're going to fight ghosts for a while because it looks like, according to this list, they're the first of 50 or so of these lore and legend quests I wanted to do. And we found our way to lore and legend at just under the 1 hour mark of stream. Obviously, we have to pick up a certain item in order to trigger it. And if I'm not doing my specials, then looks like I do take damage. But if I do my specials, then I can absorb health, it looks like. Alright, there's nothing on that corpse. And this will probably give us a few levels too while we're hunting these ghosts. I'll figure my way around the game eventually. Once I remember everything that there is. Once I remember all the little intricacies of the program. We've already learned a lot about how to play so far this stream. And we'll only keep learning more. These enemies are definitely a lot tougher than the wolves and the magma and the lava monsters we were fighting before. What the heck? Right here I can see everything I have. Oh, so arrows are limited. We're just going to rush melee for a while then against these enemies because it looks like they refill health and I get HP and MP refilled when whenever I I get HP and MP refilled whenever I beat something. So let's just melee rush. Yeah, the items that you need to collect to complete lore and legend quests are apparently supposed to be really rare, so we might be here a little while. What does that do again? Alright. Okay, so that ghost actually was carrying some coins. Okay. Oh, it looks like it automatically pulls out the weapon, so I don't even need to do that melee rush. I can just pick my first ability key, and then that will auto start the battle. Okay, so some of these ghosts actually have coins on them. That's cool. So I can provoke them with the one ability, they'll rush me, and I won't waste any more arrows. That's a cool trick, actually. Now that we've been going at this over an hour, we'll see how I feel if I actually do manage to start to complete the ghost quest. Alright, we just leveled up. I'm not going to worry about having that ability. I'm not going to worry about all the extra stuff right now. A ghost remnant memory and a vial of spectral essence. Alright, so that's a merchant item. A ghost remnant memory. The item could be studied to learn more about the nature of the ghost. Required by the quest Lore and Legend Ghost. Lore and Legend Ghost. We're on the right track. We've got our first quest, I think. Let's loot it. Does that put it in my quest book, though, is the question. Where were my quests again? Were they in character, maybe? No, man. Ah, I haven't triggered the quest yet. Examine. New quest, Lore and Legend Ghost. I'm searching for ghost body parts in order to gain knowledge about their kind. Rewards are a book and a trophy. Accept the quest. We need to find a dream shard, ectoplasm, haunted fragment, ethereal strand, phantasmal echo, remnant memory, emotion resonance, and vile plasm. So we need to find 8 ghost parts. So we got our ghost remnant memory. We just need to find 7 more ghost parts. So it looks like we will be fighting here for a little while. But hey, I found my way to my first quest, which was a major part of the goal, so we'll probably get a few levels off these ghosts before we find the other 7 parts. Let's see, but what's this other part? Spectral Essence, is that one of the parts? No, it's not. Alright, in that case, let's keep hunting. We found a ghost ectoplasm. Oh, we found a gemstone. All right. So it looks like when we find pieces, they appear automatically. All right, let's keep going for these guys. Since the melee and ranged items trigger automatically, it's almost a waste of slots having them in the toolbar. But we'll worry about that later. For now, it's fine. We found the dream shard. Okay, we only need 5 more ghost parts. We're still going to loot for the saleable items, though.
With others like us.
So yeah, they've changed the newbies part up a lot. It's funny how these ghosts just kind of drop dead. Ghosts are supposed to be incorporeal spirits. We shouldn't be seeing them turn into dead bodies. Okay, you can actually swim in this ghost pool. Alright. Alright, that one had coin. There's a named ghost. That one might be a boss, actually. So now we're fighting a named ghost. Maybe he has loot. I'm hoping he has loot. I doubt it, though. He doesn't look any different from any of the other ghosts other than he has a name. And level number 1 level higher than the other ghosts. He's probably a quest objective for some town quest we haven't picked up. That's how these things usually work in MMORPGs when you see a named enemy. Dropped a treasure chest. Tome of Feverish Intellect. We got coins. What's the Tome of Feverish Intellect? Alright, it's something I can't equip. I might be able to sell it though. Alright. Let's keep the fights going. We're still looking for 5 ghost body parts. Sundered Obsidian. Another precious treasure. How's my bag looking? I want to be careful and not overstretch the inventory. But it looks like I get 5 additional small bags. So if I can start upgrading those to bigger packs as well, that'll be a thing to focus on relatively early in our campaign, though probably not tonight. Meanwhile, we have to keep fighting these ghosts until we get all the parts. Yeah, I do remember this game being a little grindy, but we found the dream shard, the ectoplasm, and the haunted fragment, and the remnant memory. So we've actually found that says I need 5 parts. Combat is about as easy and brainless as I remember it from before. It all becomes a grind when you have abilities that drain health. At least with it, we found our ghost haunted fragment. We only need 4 more ghost parts. Ethereal nerve. I don't think that's what we need. So we're going to take the ethereal nerve for selling to a merchant later. I'm just glad we were able to rush into our first lore and legend quest right out of the gate. We haven't even properly explored the town yet. That's how new we are. And yet we're already working on my first objective. There's like 50 of these things now. There were about 30 of them back when I used to play in college, so they haven't added too many since then. The ones they did add must be some of that high-end, top-level player content. We got a level. Our ability upgraded. Oh, I missed my loot opportunity. It disappeared automatically. Oh, somebody's stealing my thunder. That's alright. I'll claim this ghost instead. So yeah, I'm barely taking any damage at all. Hey, who keeps kill stealing me? Well, at least it let me get the coin. Seriously, somebody's kill stealing me. Chip shard of evocation. It's a collectible. It looks like it's part of 2 collections, but I can only put it in one. We're going to keep going after the ghosts because we're still looking for 4 ghost parts. Unless... Is it the... Alright, they keep dropping dead now. Sundered obsidian. We know that's a merchant thing. Alright. They keep dropping dead, but at least I'm getting the experience for them. Give me one moment. I need to check something real quick. Alright, let's get back to it. I don't see anyone around me. It must be me doing those instant kills. Okay, good. They're stacking in the inventory. We got deer meat from that somehow. These fights are going a bit quicker now. Okay. The fights are going a bit quicker with them dropping dead, and I don't know what ability is causing it to happen. But I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue the faster fights because we're still looking for 4 parts. We're getting a lot of spectral essences to sell off later. might be critical hits, come to think of it. Because this fight, I'm using all the same abilities, and this fight was drawn out like they were before the last level up. Alright. This is drawn out, though. I'm determined to play it out till we finish the lore and legend quest. But seeing as how long this one is taking, I'm probably gonna call a stream not too long afterwards. Well, we've been hunting ghosts for over a half hour now. Ghost Ethereal Strand. That's one of our items, I think. Alright, we just need 3 items left then. We need to find 3 more ghost parts. This is very grindy. At least there's only 3 parts left. Alright, that one had some coins. Speaking of which... Okay, so the game auto-converts when you build up to the next coin. So somehow all the various copper that we picked up off of the ghosts has become a silver. I kind of like that. I think the exchange rate is 100 to 100 or something like that. That was like a 1 or 2 hit kill. Alright, we got level 7. Let's give that one a try before I decide what to do with it. I'm like one-hitting these guys now. Well, you'd think that with one hitting them, eventually they'll start falling fast enough that eventually we'll get this thing we need. Unless there's somebody else sniping them here as well. Which is possible. Yeah, the grind is real. Half-burned ceremonial candle. That's not one of the parts we need. It's got a faint vanilla scent, though. That's a merchant item, so we'll take it. I like how the game auto-exchanges coins. Alright, we still need 3 more ghost parts. That's a lot. We've been getting a lot of spectral essences. But we need the 3 specific parts that are in the list now. Alright, yeah, we're definitely ending stream when we finish the ghost quest. Because this is ridiculous now, how long it's taking. Okay, it looks like there's others hunting these ghosts now, because there's a bunch of dead ghosts on the ground that it won't let me loot. That one dropped a treasure chest. Oh, if all the ghosts are dead, somebody's clearing out these ghosts. And if they don't get rid of the bodies, then they're not going to respawn. That's going to slow me down a bit. Whoever's running around taking these other ghosts and not looting them. I'm not alone over here, that's for sure. But clearing the dead ghost bodies should allow them to start respawning at least. And it looks like in some cases they're dropping dead because I'm just too strong for them. I don't really see those other guys who are running around. That one wasn't me though, that was for sure. Alright, we're still looking for 3 ghost parts. Ethereal nerve. That is not the part we need. A ghost phantasmal echo. That is a part we need. Alright, we just need 2 more parts now. A ghost ethereal strand. We don't need that part, but we can take it for loot, I think. Yeah, merchant. We'll go back to the merchant when we finish our quest to sell off these to sell off all this loot. I need to clean up whatever bodies I can so that the ghosts start respawning. That wasn't fair. Oh, it still credits me because I started the kill. They're taking out all the ghosts so that I can't take any out. That's not fair. Well, at least I get the credit if I made the first hit. But the fact that this person is running around, killing these ghosts, but not disposing of the bodies, is making it very difficult for us to have any ghost bodies to loot. Yeah. This other player is making this really difficult. But we'll find these last two ghost parts. Every body that we can remove is a ghost that gets respawned, so... Plus we're getting a lot of these essences. A ghost emotion resonance! That's one of the items we need. So we're just looking for ghost vial plasm right now. We'll take the ceremonial candle for merchant loot. Our money supply is growing off of these lootings, though. So I guess that's a good thing. Alright. I'm getting really tired and we're going on 2 hours. So we are going to end stream after we finish getting this last ghost item. But yeah, this is what my Everquest streams are going to be like. We're going to pick a creature type and go at them. And we're going to get all the... Eventually we're going to get all the lore and legend trophies. Ghost Vial Plasm, that's the last part we need. Quest reward, Lore and Legend Ghost. I have learned the secrets of the ghosts. So we got a book called The Haunting and a trophy called Shatter Song. And our quest goes back to having no more active quests. But we got a completed Lore and Legend quest. If it wasn't so late, I would say let's go for another one. I mean, technically I've still got a little bit in me, but let's go back towards the town. Let's go. Shattered Ratonga Bone Fragment. Alright, let's go back and find that bank again so I can get the rest of my money back, and then we'll go to a merchant.
Hello. Well met.
He's cool. We found the banker. So let's pull out our money. Alright, now let's go find the merchant. I'd say that's a pretty good for first stream. It did get a little boring with how long the ghosts took, but that's to be expected for Lore and Legend. I think it's going to be fun doing all these various hunts. Okay, that one doesn't, that's not the one with the merchant. Oh, that's the mayor.
Maybe you could help me if you were.
We need to find where, what, let's see. It was all the way back at the beginning of stream where we ran around here. So I don't remember where the merchant is at all, but we were just looking over there. I remember we encountered him before the bank, though. So that's the mayor. That's the drunk guy. And why do we have an overturned boat? We're nowhere near water. Is that somebody's pleasure craft, maybe? These are trainers.
Hello.
Let's come into character real quick. Okay, that gives me a little bit of a different look. Trophies, Shatter Song. Cry out, lost ones, weep and mourn. Let my weapon song carry you to the next life. Mersa Starstrup, Dirge of Freeport. So the ghost trophy is called Shatter Song, but without a house, we can't see what it looks like. The Haunting. It can be use the knowledge contained within to gain a basic understanding of the tactics to use against the chosen foe. Examine. Read. The Haunting by Serena Melusine, Bard of Kynos Harbor. Being a tale that crosses time and knows no boundaries. For know that ghosts are merely those that once lived and that they too can love. A story of true love. How long? This is a longer story. We'll read the story on the next stream. Right now I want to find the merchant and call it a night. The actual merchant. That was a trainer merchant. Okay, that's the guardhouse that we saw. Crates around. This must be a merchant. I hope. Wow, that just gave me a bit of silver. Oh, okay. The carnelian and the candle are worth quite a bit, it looks like. I want to hold on to that because I think that's the name of one of my abilities. Sundered Obsidian. I can't use the Tomy, so we need to hold on to. We're going to move these into this small bag so that we know not to. We'll move them out away from the main inventory. Alright, so Master's Rage. It helps me against any monsters that I have, any enemies that I have mastered. So right now it only works against Ghost. But it's useful to have. Alright, we just got a whole lot of silver. Let's see if there's a place to buy a mount here.
Your fears are just beginning.
Wait a minute, if I remember correctly, wasn't the mount where we saw those two trainer people? I have to be level 20 in order to have that.
You have to sleep sometime. Your fears are just beginning. Your fears are just beginning.
Alright.
Your fears are just
We will buy one and set it aside for later, because we cannot learn that until level 20.
Stay. You have to sleep sometime. No. Look out! I took care of this one. The hand is quicker. Do you need another? The hand is quicker than the eye. Do you need another? I'm seeking. Do you need another? I hear footsteps.
I think that's I recognize.
I hear footsteps.
Are they shouting at me or the trainer person? No matter. This is a good place to stop. All right, so we're gonna camp, and then we're gonna find a raid.
The hand is quicker than the eye.
All right, so we're preparing our camp, and while we do this,
I hear.
there's only one musician still on this late at night, so we're gonna raid Octavia tonight. Oh, I had some viewers tonight. Interesting. Okay. Good night.